Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Sunday morning, the 15th of February. Ignore the time there, but a busy morning in North Conway. Look at that, all those people out and about this morning. And are you sure that's not stock footage of like the middle of the day? That's amazing there. So, gosh golly. So, welcome to the beginning of February vacation week for a lot of you, and your life for a lot of us too. So good morning. Rob Clark here with you on this Sunday morning, and with me as always is Hans and Matthew. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, good morning.
And how's everything going this morning?
Very good.
Well, you were here yesterday, I imagine.
Yes.
And things went well?
We were.
Yeah, a lot colder yesterday. In fact, I looked at the same time. It's a 25-degree difference from yesterday at this time to today at this time. So quite a switch, the old switcheroo.
Well, you were right. I was trying to understand why it was so busy out in the village. That was an old image. So let's show everybody where we're at the moment here instead. Here, there you go.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I think that's funny. Well, that looks better, but I tell you, I'm going to tell you why I prefer this image, because it was spectacular. Driving in this morning and looking at the moats, and the sun was just cast on the moats, and it was beautiful. It was just a beautiful morning. February 16th, 2020, and a beautiful morning. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that other one was from yesterday afternoon.
Well, Matt realized the sun was coming in the wrong direction there.
Well, okay, so out of three of us, 33% figured out it was the wrong picture, and the date was wrong. All right, it's going to be one of those mornings, I tell you. Well, anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun today. Thomas Prindle will be here from King Pine, and also Rachel Wilkinson will be here from Shawnee Peak. And then we've got a bunch of Watch and Win to give away, too, part of our Watch and Win extravaganza. You know, some of the things I have to give away, I've got 2 passes to go up the snow coach, go up Mount Washington on the snow coach this winter. Also 2 Cranmore lift tickets, so you can go skiing at Cranmore. And also 2 Jackson Ski Touring passes to give away. Plus I have some gloves here, some Outdoor Research Versaline gloves. We're going to throw that in with one of the packages. And then, of course, if you win something, you have a chance to win this week's grand prize, which is some Lucent heated sensor mitts. And so we're going to give those away, and they are your go-to cold weather handwear featuring updated contemporary design, more durable fabrics and leather. They have touchscreen compatible leather thumb fingertips and a new power button with brighter, easier to see settings to make sure your time out in the cold is a little more comfortable and easier to navigate. And as always, a Gore-Tex insert adds waterproof protection, and lightweight synthetic Enduraloft insulation adds extra warmth and cold weather protection. Also a fleece palm lining, molded EVA foam on the back of the hands, and abrasion-resistant goat leather palms. And everybody who wins a Watch and Win prize this week gets entered into the drawing. And you can also enter the drawing by going online to whitemountains.tv and click on Win Prizes, and then enter the code word MITS for a bonus entry. And then we'll draw that on February 22nd. So MITS. MITS. Sounds like a cat, like a kitten. MITS. This is my kitten. MITS. Lucent kitten mitts.
And I like the goat leather. That's good.
You know, I used to have some goat leather work gloves. I can't find anymore. They were really good.
And they're supple.
Yeah, they were very supple, and they they don't last forever.
No.
So, but they last. So. Alrighty, let's take a look at the weather forecast. And there is the U.S. surveyor right there. And high pressure is going to be more or less in control through Monday, with temperatures gradually moderating. And then the next storm system moves in on Tuesday, exiting early Wednesday. Much like the rest of this cold season, the storm looks to provide accumulating snow over the interior. That's us. Mostly rain over the coast. That's them. And a mix in between. High pressure and quiet weather follows for the remainder of the work week. There's actually a hazardous weather outlook for Tuesday and Wednesday, so just be aware of that if you're going to be traveling and out and about. But today, look at that. This is exactly what it was last Sunday. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures about 25, light and variable winds. And then tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy, about 8 degrees.
Nope. Hold on a minute here. That was not correct. We'll come back. There you go.
There we go. Tonight, 20 degrees, partly cloudy skies, light and variable winds.
Yes.
And then Monday, mostly sunny, temperatures around 28 degrees with some light winds. And then Tuesday, a chance of snow in the morning, then snow in the afternoon, moderate snow accumulation, chance of snow near 100%. Temperatures about 32 degrees, winds coming from the southeast about 10, gusting up to 20 there on Tuesday. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, they'll be in the clouds with a chance of snow showers in the morning, and then a chance of snow showers in the afternoon. Snow accumulations of a trace to less than an inch possible. Temperatures about 10 degrees and winds 60 to 80 miles per hour, gusting up to 100 miles per hour early on, which is kind of where we're at right now. In fact, the peak gust that they've had is 93 miles per hour in the last 24 hours, 73 miles per hour in the last 10 minutes. So it's about negative 23 up on the summit of Mount Washington today. So definitely a chilly morning. Chilly morning if they're up there going out to get their cup of coffee. You know, to go into the the local coffee shop. There's a coffee shop up on the summit of Mount Washington, right? You got to go out there, walk across, and get a coffee. They have that, right?
They got it all.
They got it all, So wouldn't that be fun? What's your job? I have a coffee shop on the summit of Mount Washington. Oh, you're in the observatory building? No, I'm outside. I have a little stand, a little kiosk.
They send the cat out first, Marty.
Yeah, for coffee. There you go. All righty. What is going on with us today? I tell you. All righty. Hey, let's take a look at some alpine conditions, shall we? And we're going to start off with our friends down there at King Pine. They are 100% open with 17 trails, 50 miles, 5 miles open, 50 acres of skiing, 5 lifts, packed powder, base of 12 to 30 inches, 6 inches of snow this past week. And, I said 50 miles. That's what it feels like. You just go skiing at King Pine, you just zip down, back up the lift, zip down, back up the lift. Oh, it's a great place to go. Great place to go. So it is February vacation week, and of course they're going to fill your winter. Sunday, fun day and night, all 5 lifts, as we said, are scheduled to go today. Groomers set down beautiful packed corduroy on the trails last night with a half foot of snow that they received. The Twisted Pine Terrain Park is currently open with a mix of 6 small and medium elements located on the Crooked Pine Trail. The Nordic Trails of the Purity Spring Resort, cross country, and Snowshoe Reserve are groomed. No classic tracks have been set yet, but skate groom conditions are ideal with packed powder snow with natural base steps with 6 to 18 inches of that. And of course, if you are saying, hey, it's February vacation week, I'm going to learn to ski this year. Well, you can check out the top-notch ski school services, including children's programs, learn to ski, or snowboard, and private lessons. So you can definitely check that out. So, and don't forget, they do have a half-day rate there at King Pine. And today, Overnight Ski Camp Week number 1 starts at King Pine. It's Family Fun Week at King Pine, too. Night skiing on Sunday. That's today. And then Family Fun Week with a silly slalom race on Monday. All that you can check out there at King Pine. And taking a look at cross-country conditions. And Bear Notch is skiing on 45 kilometers. Packed powder, freshly groomed tracks and skate lanes on the Western Trail Network. Village Loop was freshly groomed. The waterfall crossing is open. And because they're a little pocket that they're in right there, they got 12 inches of new snow. And as they say, their trail conditions are awesome. That's their word, and that's a good word, awesome. And skiers are always amazed by the conditions there at Bear Notch. And one of the great things, too, is if it's a windy day, sneak on into the trees there, and that kind of protects you from all of that. And don't forget, children 16 and under will ski free with a paying adult. Cross-country lessons are available. Just call ahead for that. You can also rent skis and snowshoes if you need to do those, too. And let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. All righty, so I'm gonna throw this out. My son went skiing the other day, so I was driving along, and it was beautiful conditions, but I was working, and my son was working, and I said, well, these conditions are too nice, so I went in and worked for him, so he could go skiing, and he said it was probably the best conditions he'd seen in many a year, so he was very excited that I could cover work for him. Meant I had to do extra stuff the next day. But anyway, I'm not gonna complain about that. That would just be mean of me to complain. But no, he said it was a great day. So, and I think the conditions are just perfect for this week. We are psyched. I talked to somebody, I think yesterday, who said they had gone skiing and the conditions were really good yesterday. So, I think that's what we're gonna get.
We have a nice base. We've got a great base. It's we had a week or so leading up to vacation. Here we are.
Absolutely.
Here we are.
Get out on the slopes.
You got it.
And you know what? We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountain State. Let's check out other ski areas too. Why not?
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway. The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North. Enjoy creative dishes served in their own skillet so your breakfast stays warm and delicious. They have all your favorites made with 27 North flair. For lunch, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and soups. From the skillet to the garden, there's something for everyone. There's even a bar with draft beer, coffee drinks, and breakfast cocktails. 27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And good morning again. Welcome back to White Mountains today, about 7:45 in the morning. And there is our North Conway Village live cam. And you can see some action going on there, some cars driving by. It's always fun to check out the live cam, and you can do it 24 hours a day. In fact, we did it earlier. We kind of revisited yesterday and saw what was going on in North Conway. But a nice morning. The sun is just coming up. And, of course, that's thanks to our friends there at Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else you'll find. And you can visit them right there in North Conway or visit them online at zebs.com. Unique in New England. That's kind of hard to say. Unique New England. Unique New England. Kind of hard to say. You know what else is unique in New England? Skiing. Well, it's not in you. Well, maybe. I don't know. I can twist that around somehow, I imagine now. But let's check out some alpine conditions, and we're going to go up to see what's happening at our friends there at Bretton Woods. And Bretton Woods is 100% open with 63 trails, 467 acres. All 10 lifts are going today to get you to 35 miles of skiing. Pack powder and a base of 16 to 24. They got 8 to 9 inches or so in the last 6 days, so they're pretty excited about that. They even got an inch of snow last night. They kind of just refreshed the trails there and kept some flurries going. But as they say, it'll be a nice mild day here at Bretton Woods, according to their website and according to winter standards, as they say. The Kids Snowmobile Park is also open, so you'll be able to take a break from the skiing and go out and check that out. The Slopeside Climbing Wall is open, and so plenty of great trails. And don't forget, the wind is never a factor, or not a factor at Bretton Woods. It's only affected lift operation 16 out of over 6,000 days. I love that. I love that statistic. 132 inches of snow so far this year for Bretton Woods. They've got night skiing every night through Saturday, February 22nd, with the President's Week holiday. You can get a twilight ticket 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. or a night ski ticket from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Plus, they have a powder and pasta ticket. Plus, they've got kids opera and adult opera all this week going on. Plus, the opera party at the Slopeside Pub from 3 to 5:30. Music, entertainment, drink promo. Kids opera ski party every day. And opera up there. So plenty of great things to go on both on the slopes and off the slopes at Bretton Woods. And if you think about doing some cross country this week, well, Bretton Woods is also the place to go. Open today from 8:30 to 4 p.m. They have 80 kilometers groomed, over 80 kilometers groomed, 47 trails, pack powder, base of 6 to 12 inches, 4 inches of new snow in the last 3 days. For there. The Deception system is open for fat biking, snowshoeing, skiing, and it is dog friendly. The Tubing Hill is open this week from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., weather permitting, of course. And so fine skiing up there at Bretton Woods Cross Country. There you go. That's about it. That's what I got. That's what I got. Oh, events. Plenty of events going on. Why didn't you tell me, Hans? All right, plenty of events going on. And so let's talk about those right now. You know, running all vacation week long. The Conway Scenic Railroad can bring you to and from Attitash Mountain Resort thanks to their snow train. Take the snow train to Attitash Mountain to ski all day for a few hours or simply enjoy the 90-minute round trip ride through the Mount Washington Valley's Winter Wonderland. For more information, including rates and schedules, call 356-5251. Kind of fun hearing the train going by, in the middle of the winter. It's neat. And Vacation Week is here. What a better way to spend it than at King Pine for their Family Week. Throughout the week, join in on scheduled events, including snowshoe tours, kids races, campfires, s'mores, special events, and more. For more information, including more upcoming events associated with Family Week, head over to the events calendar at whitemountains.tv, or you can give King Pine a call at 603-367-8896. Or, in just a little while, Thomas Prindle will be here from King Pine, and he'll be able to fill us in on everything that King Pine has to offer. And over at Great Glen Trails, your kids can spend the middle of February break learning cross-country basics with their Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Speed Camp. Kids between the ages of 6 and 11 years will play games created with the purpose of bettering their skills, which is, of course, will lead and to better skiing. It's overseen by tenured skiers who are more than happy to help. And if you're wondering about it, you can always give Great Glen a call at 603-466-3988. And the Winter Entertainment Series of the Theater in the Wood is the go-to spot every weekend for live entertainment in the Mount Washington Valley. Spend some time outside next Friday and Saturday in a 100-acre wood to enjoy an evening at an ice bar by Icebreakers Ice Carving, presenting signature cocktails and amazing ice sculptures featuring classic characters from the 100-acre wood. This will surely be an enjoyable evening. Live DJ Kristen Corrigan will be mixing the tunes, food from the Sausage Express and Boozy Gelato, sorbet, and shaved ice from Elevation 6288 will also be available. However, it's important to note the event is for 21 plus only. And ticket purchases will include one signature cocktail. So check out believingbooks.org for more information and how to get some tickets. And are you a fan of getting spooked? Looking for an excuse to dress up? Well, Adventure Suites in North Conway has you covered. On Friday the 13th of March, Adventure Suites will open their Haunted Castle Suite for the Friday the 13th Zombie Ball. With a $25 admission fee, you and your friends can get access to appetizers, a cash bar, a dance floor, and a 5-level haunted suite. Dress up like a zombie, and you and your 9 ticket holders can potentially win a free stay in the suite that night. For more information, call Adventure Suites at 603-356-9744. And plenty of things going on this week at Attitash. Today, the Den Sessions at Bear Peak with Pac-Man Dave, and the Riley Parkhurst Project will be at Ptarmigan's Pub for opera. Bretton Woods has an après-ski party at the Slopeside Pub, and Cranmore has the Rafters at Zips Winter Après. And M&D at the historic Eastern Slope Playhouse, it's The Odd Couple. That wacky comedy. How do I know about it, Hans?
Hey, you be the odd one.
No, I'm not odd. I'm in it, though.
Oh.
But so you can come see me and yell from the audience going, hey, watch you win. Actually, don't do that. But come see it, but don't do that. Red Parka Pub has Al Schaffner at Après Ski. Shawnee Peak has Après Ski with the Maine Beer Company. And live in Blizzard's Pub, the Kennebec River Band. And Shovel Handle Pub, Candy Tremblay will be there. And Wildcat is featuring the Jonathan Sardi Band in the Wildcat Pub. All right, so all those things going on. If you want to find out more information about these events, go to our website, whitemountains.tv.
So you're not one of the odd ones?
Well, I'm odd, of course, but I'm not one of the couple.
Oh.
But I get to play, a lot of poker.
Huh?
Actual cards, though, I don't have to do that.
Oh, boy.
Why is it, that's one of those things. We talk about this all the time. Why, it's like, you can't say the word, you can't go, I'm going to deal the cards. No, it's got to be, I'm going to deal the cards. It's one of those, how there's certain phrases that you always gesture, no matter what? I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Or on the phone. Of course, a lot of kids now, if they saw, they're going, why are you going to punch yourself? No, I'm on the phone. No, you're going to punch yourself.
Odd. Very odd.
Very odd,
Yep.
absolutely. But, yeah. Hey, you know what? We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
We will. See ya.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites, one of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 themed suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers day and night skiing, snowboarding, cross-country skiing, snow tubing, snowshoeing, ice skating, fun upright, special events, and more. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside. Discover winter fun at kingpine.com.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable, and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So, taking a look at temperatures around the area, moving down to Conway, about 21 degrees in Conway as we speak. So temperatures are definitely warming up, definitely warmer than they were yesterday too, as a matter of fact. And someone banging a Yui in the middle of North Conway where it's just 14 degrees. It's warming up rapidly out there. But there we go, right there in North Conway Village. Over there at Bretton Woods, and look at that cloud layer over there, 21 degrees in Bretton Woods, also underneath the clouds.
Wildcat.
And moving up to Wildcat, 26 degrees, so warm up in the notch. Total opposite of what was going on yesterday with Mount Washington, where it was warmer at the summit than at the base. Today, drastically warmer at the bottom at Bretton Woods than it is up on the summit. So 26 degrees there in Bretton Woods, but starting off the day fine. And foggy and 7 degrees up on the summit of Mount Washington today. All righty, so taking a look at what our weather forecast is to go along with that, of course. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers this morning, then partly sunny this afternoon. 30% chance of snow during the day today. Temperatures around 35 degrees with light and variable winds. Tonight, partly cloudy, dropping down to about 20 with light and variable winds. On Monday, mostly sunny, temperatures around 28, winds about 10, so just a little bit of a breeze. Then on Tuesday, chance of snow in the morning, then snow in the afternoon, moderate snow accumulations, 100% chance of getting some snow during the day. Temperatures right about the freezing mark. Winds coming out of the southeast 10, gusting up to 20 on Tuesday. All right, there you go. There you go. So coming up on the program, Thomas Prindle is here. He's in the house. And so we're going to chat about King Pine in just a few minutes. Plus we've got Watch and Wind to give away. Plus we have an observatory report when we'll be chatting with our friends up there on the summit of Mount Washington in just a little while. And speaking of summits, let's go to our snow report. And talk about some of that too. And start off with Attitash this time and see what Attitash has going on. And Attitash is enjoying these conditions. 68 trails, that's 100%. 319 acres, 23 miles of skiing, 9 lifts, pack powder, 7 inches of new snow, and that has jumped their base up to 24 to 40 inches. And they saying lots of great, of course, we got the snow, and then we got the really cold temperatures, but that actually kind of helped them out. They got it out, and they got it groomed nice and smooth here for you. So 50 of their trails were laid out with fresh corduroy throughout the night. And then look at that photo from yesterday, just fabulous skiing up right there. And you can also check out the parks while you're there. 3 parks are now open, Mythmaker, Bear Bottom, and Kachina. So that's a lot of fun for you today. And of course, they have so many things going on today. It is You Go Girl, race number 3, and also the Riley Parkhurst Project will be performing at Ptarmigan's Pub. You Go Girl, Riley. And on Monday, Den Sessions at Bear Peak with Mitch Alden. Ptarmigan's will have Pac-Man Dave. Scott Bear will be at Bear Peak on Tuesday. And Ptarmigan's will feature Now Is Now on Tuesday. So I wonder if Scott Bear ever gets to play over at Attitash. He's always over at Bear Peak. I don't know. We'll have to ask him sometime, say, hey, Scott, I'm on the phone with you. See, I use the phone again, Hans? Wildcat Mountain has 47 trails, 283 acres, 16 miles of skiing, 4 lifts, packed powder in the base of 28 to 40 inches. And they got a dusting of snow last night, well, an inch, which is nice. They, they go out, they groom it, and they get that little bit of snow right on top of it, which I love. That's probably one of the things that, when the corduroy and you're skiing and you get the light fluffy stuff that goes whoosh.
Very animated today, Rob.
It's an animated day.
You're in good form. Yeah.
All right, so why don't you check them out there? They put corduroy on 21 trails today. And, of course, the Wildcat Express, Snowcat Triple, Bobcat Triple, and the Snowbelt will be going today from 8:30 until 4 p.m. And, of course, upstairs in the pub, they've got the Jonathan Sardi Duo from 2 to 5 p.m. Tomorrow, Scott Bear will be up there at Wildcat. And Jonathan Sardi will be back on Tuesday at Wildcat Mountain. All righty, so let's do a preview. I was just going to say that of Watch and Win, and I think what am I thinking? I think Snow Coach. 2 passes to go up the Snow Coach. Go up Mount Washington. You go about halfway, and check out the conditions. Saw a neat picture yesterday that. They were pulled over by the state police or something like that, or the state police went up to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun that they traveled on the road. But a great opportunity to enjoy that. Born and raised in North Conway, tenured television actor Gordon Clapp's longest-running role that won him a Primetime Emmy Award was on which of these iconic shows? Was it Chicago Fire? Was it NYPD Blue? Was it Damages or Lost? Which one of those was Gordon Clapp's longest-running role? There you go. And we'll give you a chance to win that the next time and do that. So we're going to go away, but we'll be back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let us go and say good morning to Ian Bailey up on the summit of Mount Washington. Good morning, Ian.
Morning. How are you?
I am doing very well today. What's going on up there? Looks like you're kind of socked in.
Yeah, we got a little wintry overnight last night. We went from a really nice day yesterday with good visibility, blue sky, but then during the overnight hours, we had some moisture from this funnel system that's starting to move in. So we've been socked in. Visibility is only about 50 feet. We had quite a bit of snow last night, almost an inch of snow up here on the summit, and we still have some snow showers outside. So yeah, winter came back.
Winter came back. And what these past few days? What was your low temperature? And what was your high gust? That must have been an interesting time.
Yeah, so I think over the last week or so, we've seen a maximum gust of 112. So pretty average for this time of year. But 2 days ago, it got wicked cold up here. So we were down in around 17 degrees below with about a 60-degree below wind chill.
Wow.
And you guys kind of felt similar things. I saw that at one point you were down to 16 degrees below down in the valley. So it was a pretty cold start to the shift for sure.
Absolutely. So what's it going to look like today and tomorrow up there?
Yeah, so we're probably going to be sitting in the fog with these snow showers for most of the day today. We do have a funnel system that is starting to move in from the northwest, and that will slowly be working its way into the White Mountains, even through the overnight hours tonight. So we're looking at fog and snow showers. Temperatures starting off in the lower teens, but then once that funnel passage happens later on tonight, we'll drop down into the single digits above, almost getting to zero. And our winds are pretty high right now, so we're sitting in the 60 to 80 mile per hour range. That will slow down a little bit before the front passes, before we get back up into the 70 mile per hour range behind it. And then on Monday, we actually have a high pressure system that is starting to move in right behind the cold front. And so we might start off with some fog and snow early tomorrow morning, but then we'll be seeing clearing conditions throughout the day once the drier air moves in, colder air coming in from the north, keeping us in the single digits. And then once the center of the high moves in Monday night, we should be looking at some pretty clear, stable, still cold, only around 10 degrees during the overnight hours, but clear skies above and much calmer wind speeds.
And similar for us in the valley, or are we looking at stuff different?
You guys are a little similar. I mean, you're going to be sitting in, mostly cloudy conditions today. Still the chance for snow showers, once the system's starting to push through. But then you'll kind of break free into the clear conditions behind the cold front sooner than we will. So by tomorrow morning, you'll be seeing mostly sunny conditions, temperatures back into the upper 20s, light and variable winds. So you'll be sitting in some fairly nice conditions while we're still in the clouds up here. And then Monday night, it'll be very clear, but that will also mean that it will be quite cold. So temperatures will drop down to the single digits for you guys with light and variable winds, with all of the radiative cooling that happens during the overnight hours. So you'll get the sunshine a little bit sooner than we will.
Well, there you go. Well, you enjoy yourself up there.
Oh, I am, absolutely. When we get these really cold, crazy conditions, that's why we're here. So.
Absolutely. And you can always check out everything on mountwashington.org and check out your photos and your blogs and keep up to date on what's going on Mount Washington.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be doing a Facebook Live here in about 15 minutes. Anybody who's on our Facebook page can get a look at our forecast for the next couple of days. And, check us out on social media. It'd be great.
That sounds great. Well, thanks so much, Ian. You have a great week.
Thanks. You too. Thanks so much.
Talk to you soon. Ian Bailey up on the summit of Mount Washington and letting us know what's happening up there. So, alrighty. Hey, speaking of what's happening, let's check out what's happening at a couple ski areas, and so we can keep you updated on ski conditions. And let's slide on over to Cremore Mountain in North Conway. 56 trails today. That's 168 acres, 13 miles of skiing. All 7 lifts are going today. Pack powder and a base of 19 to 28 inches. And they got an inch of snow in the last 48 hours, plus they got some more earlier in the week, of course. And they have 100% of their snowmaking trails open, plus a bunch of their glades are open too, thanks to snowmaking and a foot of snow that they got in the last week. Lifts, of course, going today from 8:30 to 4 p.m., and the South Quad will continue until 8 p.m. with night skiing on 5 trails, including South Slope, Snow Train, Out of Luck, the Alley, and the Lower North. Night skiing tickets are just $35 for all ages or $99 for a family 4-pack, and that's available from 4 to 8 p.m. or with your day's lift ticket, so either way. And extended hours will continue until Saturday, February 22nd. And don't forget the Tübingen Mountain Adventure Park is also open with extended hours this week from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. through today through next Saturday. And of course, they've got a bunch of events going on. They've got Cranapalooza every day in Schneider Square. And today, the Raptors will be playing at Zips. Ryan St. Ange will be playing tomorrow at Zips. And Arthur James will be visiting the Zips on Tuesday. Take a look at cross-country conditions. Great Glen Trail skiing on 28 trails today. That's 45 kilometers. Pack powder, 16 to 22 inches. And they got 10 inches of new snow from these last couple storms up there. And as they say on their website, skate skiing will be supreme. Classic will be buttery smooth. Buttery smooth in the fresh tracks. I kind of like that. And don't forget, they've also got the snow coach, but please call ahead for seating. Tubing Hill is open. Fat bikes are available for you. 98 inches of snow so far this year up there at Great Glen Trails. And of course, you can always stop by if you need some equipment. Check out the Outfitters shop. And you can also check out and get some good food there at the Glenview Cafe. Bill Koch Club is continuing today, and they have an evening snowshoe tour tonight. On Monday, Penguins and Polar Bears Kid Nordic Ski Camp. That goes from Monday to Wednesday. And then on Monday tomorrow, Sunrise Snow Coach Tour. That'll be a very cool thing to check out there at Great Glen Trails. All right, so we're going to give it away now, the Watch and Win Prize 2 Snow Coach Pass. We were just talking about that. So a great time to give that away. And remember, one winner per household and family, please, every 30 days. And if you've won anything in the last 30 days, give somebody else a chance to win. If you won snow coaches in the last year, well, again, give somebody else a chance to win those. And remember, your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer. However, this one, we're pretty sure it is the correct answer. Born and raised in North Conway. Tenured television actor Gordon Clapp's longest running role was that, won him a primetime Emmy on which of these iconic shows? Was it Chicago Fire? Was it NYPD Blue? Was it Damages? Or was it Lost? Which one featured Gordon Clapp. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
Hi, NYPD Blue.
NYPD Blue, absolutely. Gordon Clapp was on that program from 1993 to 2005. So a great show there and a great answer. And who's on the phone this morning?
Aggie.
Hi, Aggie. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from North Conway.
Calling from North Conway. Is that home or are you up here visiting this week?
I'm visiting. I'm from Rhode Island.
Calling from Rhode Island, or living in Rhode Island. Okay, well, awesome. What are you going to do today? Go out skiing?
Yeah, I'm going to head to Attitash.
Well, very nice. Well, definitely this week you can plan to go up on the snow coach up there and go up Mount Washington, halfway up Mount Washington. Yeah. And we got 2 passes for you for that. So hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. Yeah. All righty. All right. So, Gordon Clapp grew up in the house across the street from me, actually. Oh, boy. You know. And super nice guy.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, really, just one of the most genuine, nice people that you could ever meet. So.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, nice guy, and a great show. I remember watching that show. I remember the very first episode like I watched it yesterday.
Never saw it.
You never saw? Oh, great show. Thomas, did you ever watch NYPD Blue?
I didn't really catch it a lot.
You didn't really catch it. Well, you guys are too young. You know that's the problem with you guys. You know, kids today. Matthew's going NYPD what?
Yeah.
So
I know Jimmy Smits was on it. I know Jimmy Smits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the later years. We're talking the early. We're talking the Dennis Franz, Gordon Clapp, and the redhead guy.
Jimmy Smith, that smoldering ember of a what? Uh-oh.
Smoldering ember of a guy.
Of a guy. Yeah.
I was smoldering there, Hans.
All right.
All right. We'll be back here in a minute. Thomas will be joining us right here on White Mountains Today.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Outdoor winter fun and adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest groomed cross-country ski trail network in the East. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. Kids love cross-country skiing at Jackson because it offers a kind of freedom on the snow like no other. Plus, there's a terrain garden, kids' playground with Storyland characters, and on weekends, a destination route to the Cocoa Cabin where you can toast marshmallows and enjoy locally baked cookies. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes are only $21. Kids are free up through age 9, and junior season passes are $45 up to age 17. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lessons. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop on site. Visit Jackson Ski Touring, Jackson, New Hampshire.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Black Cap Grill for Maine Coast sea scallops, creamy lobster, and mascarpone risotto arancini, served with a roasted red pepper and tomato coulis, and topped with a lemon chive aioli. Or enjoy a pear and goat cheese salad with your choice of protein. More at blackcapgrill.com. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where you'll find these succulent barbecue spare ribs, a full rack of slow-cooked St. Louis-style pork ribs with their famous homemade barbecue sauce, and this 12-ounce choice sirloin, hand-cut on premises and char-broiled to order. More at redparkapub.com. At Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen is where you'll find best chicken piccata, sautéed chicken breast with fresh spinach, roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, and garlic in a lemon caper cream sauce. Enjoy it with a loaf of fresh homemade Italian bread, a glass of Chianti, with chocolate cake or apple crumble for dessert. josephspaghettished.blogspot.com for the full menu. These mouth-watering Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips await you at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. They're grilled the way you like them, served with mashed potatoes and seasonal vegetable. It pairs exceptionally well with the Shovel Handle's exclusive Story Point Cabernet from Sonoma Valley. Menu at shovelhandlepub.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
The following is a list of snow day closings due to inclement weather. All two-wheel drive crossovers should close for the day. Wannabe SUVs should close for the day. Regular four-door sedans should close for the foreseeable future. All Jeep 4x4 vehicles will remain open, despite the harsh weather conditions.
Now purchase and get $2,000 bonus cash, or well-qualified lessees can lease the all-new Jeep Gladiator for $248 a month.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Discover skiing and riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, Soaring Eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies. Famous steaks aged, then grilled to perfection. Fantastic appetizers like Parka Poppers, fresh ground burgers, and unique sandwiches. Entrees from succulent barbecue spare ribs to chicken, seafood, and the Parka's Ramen Bowl. A fresh salad bar with homemade items, even gluten-free options. It's all made with fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. There's seating for everyone. Young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. And the Parka knows fun, awesome events for great causes, and the hottest nightlife in the Valley. License plates, mason jars, live music, and dancing into the night. The Red Parka Pub of Valley Original, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool, and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Imagine helping their teeth become 4 times stronger, preventing cavities up to 40%. Act Kids Fluoride Rinse. Stop imagining. Start acting. And now, get anti-cavity protection in new, dye-free iced formulas.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar.
Level 3, huh? That's a start.
All day, baby.
NBA champion?
Boom, me not really care what my bump into. Bulldozer, make room. Right that pan for the tune. Wish they all had my leg room. Another deal, it ain't even noon. Tour Dior, or sit by the pool. I can do. Hey!
Glad we not like that.
Gatorade Zero. Get more out of zero.
At Fidelity, you get personalized wealth planning and unmatched overall value. Together with a dedicated advisor, you'll make a plan that can adjust as your life changes, with access to tax-smart investing strategies that help you keep more of what you earn. And with a new brokerage account, your cash is automatically invested at a great rate that's at least 20 times more than other advisory firms. Personalized advice, unmatched value. At Fidelity, you can have both.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us here for the start of February vacation week is Thomas Prindle from King Pine Ski Area. Thomas, how are you? I don't think I've
doing well,
seen you
Rob.
this year.
Super excited to be here. Welcome everybody who's up visiting the Mount Washington Valley, North Conway area and enjoying, ready to enjoy a week's worth of winter fun.
Absolutely. And I mean, things have worked very well in terms of weather conditions and snowmaking and everything else. And so King Pine, boom, 100%.
Yeah. You know, I mean, 100% is one of those numbers that we hang our hat on pretty easily at King Pine Ski Area. We're a smaller ski area. We have a remarkable snowmaking system. We have an incredible water source at Purity Lake. So we have an advantage over many other ski areas in terms of getting our alpine trails 100% open and staying 100% open pretty much through the entire season. But now it's when I start to talk about 100% open, it's all the other fun activities that people can take part in down at King Pine Ski Area and Purity Spring Resort. So, you know, when we say 100% open, it's day and night skiing and snowboarding. It's the lift service snow tubing at the Pine Meadows Tubing Park. It's the ice skating in the enclosed Tocodome ice skating rink. It's taking advantage of the Purity Spring Resort Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve and enjoying the 20 kilometers of Nordic and Snowshoe Trail Network. And just really, it's a winter fun opportunity. And one of the unique things about King Pine Ski Area is when you purchase a lift ticket, you are able to access a lot of the additional amenities, including the ice skating, including the snowshoeing, including the Nordic Trail Network. So there's a lot going on down there, and I know we've had some incredible, you know, with the excellent conditions, some great snowshoe tours. We did an incredible moonlight snowshoe tour at the most recent Snow Moon, which I understand was just absolutely incredible, and it's set up perfectly, crystal clear night sky. We just had a great daytime guided snowshoe tour, which Heather McKendry, we were talking about earlier. Heather McKendry leads those guided snowshoe tours every Saturday at 2 p.m. We've got all the rental equipment that you need with snowshoe equipment and Nordic equipment, all the skis, snowboards, ice skates, all of that is available right there at King Pine Ski Area. So again, when we talk about 100% open, there's just a lot going on down there, not to mention the daily events that we host during the February vacation week.
Right. And I think that one of the big keys there is that everything's included. Because, you know, especially if you're skiing with a family, it's like, oh, we want to ski, but let's do something different. And you don't have to pack up the car and go drive somewhere else to do something different, and then pack up the car and then go back to skiing. You can do it all there, and I think that's definitely a nice feature. And I would imagine, you know, for so many families, just you come, you park, and you know you're there.
Yeah, and definitely during the February vacation week, you can take advantage of our day and night operations. Our lifts are open from 8:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. nightly. The ice skating rink's open till 9 p.m. The lift service tubing park is going till 9 p.m. So yeah, no, it's one of those things where you can, we even sell a 9 to 9 lift ticket, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. lift ticket, full day lift ticket. So it's really, you don't have to be rushed. You can be, doing some skiing, taking some breaks, enjoying some food in the Pine Cone Cafe, and then going back out, maybe some skiing and snowboarding, or a few people take off and do some ice skating for a little while. We always light a nice fire right by the ice skating rink, which you can warm yourself up by.
Right.
And so yeah, there's just, as you said, as a family, you can really enjoy all the amenities and activities, and it's just really, even just snowshoeing around the Purity Spring Resort Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve, just taking advantage of the trails around the lake. Portion of that is part of the New Hampshire Audubon. The Hoyt family donated a large parcel of land to the New Hampshire Audubon, so you're really going through some pretty, enclosed trails,
Nice.
and it's just it's a really unique place down there. And I know a lot of people have gotten to experience it, but many have not, who come up to the Mount Washington Valley, and we're nearby, 15-20 minutes south of here, just on Route 153. And everyone should check out kingpine.com to see all those details.
Right. And what about some events you got going on? I saw there's all sorts
So
of things.
yeah, we've got some daily fun events lined up, not only for the busier Massachusetts February vacation week, but we rerun the events daily during the New Hampshire vacation week. So we've got some great events, including most of them geared towards kids and families.
Right.
We've got Monday the Silly Slalom Race, which is it's a course, a very radical course, not your average race course for kids to take advantage of. And then we have belly bag races where everyone puts on a garbage bag and does sliding on their bellies, head down the slope. And then we've got Family Fun Challenge Race where families can sign up and kind of compete against each other and other families. And then we've got the Gold Rush Candy Trail, which we line up Porcupine Run with candy all along for the kids to basically hunt for.
Yeah.
And then we've got the let's see, on Friday, what else are we doing? Friday is I'm trying to think of what Friday is. Can't remember it off the top of my head, but I know.
It's on kingpine.com.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking, because next Saturday we're doing the Kingsmark Big Air event. We've built the big jump on the east slope.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have a big air contest for all levels, all abilities. We categorize it by age groups, basically non-gender specific, boys and girls, age 12 and under, and then age 13 and up is the other category. This year we're doing it as a daytime event. We've done it previous seasons as a nighttime event, but that'll be Saturday, February 22nd, and just as you said, kingpine.com will have all the details for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be great. It's it's such a fun spot to go to at King Pine, and as I was saying earlier, you just can zip up and down, and that's one of the great things about there. And it's and especially for a family, you don't have to worry about, oh, where are they? I mean, it's you can ski with the family and go down the trails. And
absolutely.
It's just, I think it's a very comfortable area for that, especially when you have littler kids.
Yeah, and speaking of children and families, one of the things that we have going on right now is the Ski and Snowboard Camp, which is one of North America's oldest running overnight ski and snowboard camps for children, teens, and younger children, boys and girls. And they're here for the week. We run that 2 weeks, and basically I think a lot of people might be familiar with Camp Takamitipog, the summer boys camp, but in the wintertime we utilize those facilities and the functionality of the buildings there to host a week-long overnight ski and snowboard camp. So think about like summer camp, but in the wintertime.
Oh, that's great.
And so these groups are going out and they're skiing and they're riding together, and then they're doing fun games at night and dances, and then they're going over to our indoor pool and hot tub over at the Mill as part of Purity Spring Resort and taking advantage of that. So that's a unique thing that I don't think a lot of people know about. There was a great article just written in this month's issue of the New England Ski Journal that people can check out, talking about unique ski and snowboard camps. And here right at King Pine Ski Area is the oldest one. It's been operating since the late 30s.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
when
great.
Milt Hoyt used to bring up children, before King Pine Ski Area opened, they used to have rope tows at Purity Spring Resort, and they would come up during school vacation breaks and teach people how to ski, basically.
Yep.
So, yeah, and Rob's going off the camera to get a drink, so I'll keep talking here. And so, yeah, the ski and snowboard camp is during the Massachusetts vacation week. That one's absolutely sold out and has started already. But the New Hampshire one, we actually still have some spots remaining. So if people are thinking about, a unique opportunity to send their child off for a week of overnight under close watch with counselors, and those same counselors, it's not part of our ski school per se, but those counselors are out there with the kids skiing as groups and teaching them little techniques and tactics out there. So a really cool thing that's going on there.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All righty. So best way to do it, go to kingpine.com.
Yeah, check out kingpine.com, and then for those in the area who might want to consider coming up and staying slopeside, I think we have slopeside lodging accommodations. You can literally stay in our base lodge. Check out purityspring.com, and you can see our affordable ski and stay packages. We've got great amenities there. Like I said, slopeside, literally ski in, ski out. We've also got the full-service restaurant, Traditions Restaurant and Pub, which is open nightly this week for the February vacation week. And as I mentioned, we've got the indoor pool and the hot tub, and just a lot going on. So.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Rob. Thank you for having me on.
We'll see you again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, actually, you'll be seeing this week, I'll just quickly mention, Allie Moore will be on this Tuesday talking about a big event that's coming up, Cynthia's Challenge. So
great.
This Tuesday of this week. And then the last thing I'll mention is all week long, New Hampshire Chronicle, the hosts Aaron and Sean will be, you'll see King Pine all week long this week on New Hampshire Chronicle. So check us out. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, getting a little verklempt here.
There you go. But we'll be back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.
Mark your calendar for White Mountain Outdoor Fest, New England's first adventure sports festival, June 4th through the 7th. It's 4 days of exhilarating events and recreation, including a kickoff party, mountain races, a 5K race, trail running, road and mountain bike rides, introductory outdoor experiences, a gear village with demos, live outdoor concert, and more, all centered in North Conway, New Hampshire. Check out all the events now at whitemountainoutdoorfest.com.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
What do you get when you combine Attitash, Wildcat, and Winter? You get double the fun in North Conway, New Hampshire with just one ticket. That means double the corduroy, double the powder, double the glades, double the turns, double the après, and double the events. Combine all that with the #1 ski town in the U.S. and you'll find endless adventure. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Visit Attitash or skiwildcat.com for more.
No wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Necklace? Or let your neck make the statement.
Gold Bond Neck and Chest firms and repairs depleted skin. And new Neck and Chest Age Defense with SPF helps protect from visible signs of premature aging. Gold Bond, Ultimate Lotion, Ultimate Skin.
Battery deliver extra life or extra power?
Extra life.
Extra power.
Extra life. Extra life. Life. Extra life.
No need to argue. Versus Copper Top, Duracell Optimum delivers extra life in some devices or extra power in others.
White Mountains Today is brought to you in part by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store unlike anything else in New England.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on this fine Sunday morning. A lot of program left to go throughout the day. Rob Clark here with you. Hans and Matthew are also in the house today. And Rachel is here. She's going to be chatting about Shawnee Peak in just a little while. So that's all part of our day. Plus we got Watch and Win prizes to give away. We still have the Cranmore tickets. We got Jackson Cross Country tickets. We got the Outdoor Research gloves, plus you have a chance to win the grand prize. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But right now, let's take a look at our weather forecast, shall we? And there you can see the national map. And what's going to happen here is that high pressure will be more or less in control through Monday, with temperatures gradually moderating. The next storm system moves in on Tuesday and exiting early Wednesday. Much like the rest of this cold season, this storm looks to provide accumulating snow over the interior and rain over on the coast, and a mix in between. Today's forecast calls for mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers this morning, then partly sunny this afternoon, and 30% chance of snow today. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, temperatures dropping down to around 20. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, and almost up to the freezing mark, temperatures around 28 on Monday. Then on Tuesday, chance of snow in the morning, then snow in the afternoon, moderate snow accumulations, and chance of snow near 100%, temperatures around 32 degrees on Tuesday. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, how about being in the clouds with a chance of snow showers this morning, then a chance of snow showers in the afternoon, snow accumulations of a trace to less than an inch possible, and temperatures about 10 degrees, but windy, 60 to 80 miles per hour, could get some gusts up to 100 miles an hour this morning. All righty, and of course, as I said, we've got Watch and Win. We're going to give away the Cranmore tickets in just a few minutes. But I want to let you know that this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping, services, and dining in North Conway. Online at settlersgreen.com. Settlers Crossing, adventure starts here. Alrighty, and coming up on the program, Rachel Wilkinson will be here from Shawnee Peak. Plus, we'll let you know what's happening with some local events, and of course, Watch and Win, as I mentioned. And speaking of Shawnee Peak, let's check out some ski conditions, shall we? And talking about Shawnee Peak, they are 100% open with 42 trails. All 6 lifts are going pack powder and a base of 26 to 36 inches. 9 inches of new snow that they had there, and they're saying it's going to be a fine, spectacular day there. And also, they've got 100% of their night skiing terrain that is opening. They're observing holiday hours and rates throughout Saturday. And they are open from, get this, 8:30 until 9 p.m. every day. That's 12 and a half hours of skiing. That's a lot of skiing out there. And so the East Base Lodge is in operation, so they've got that, so you can park over there and check out what's happening at the East Base Lodge. Plus, they've got an après-ski today in Blizzard's Pub with their friends from the Maine Beer Company. And the Kennebec River Band will also be playing there at Blizzard's Pub. Tomorrow, Camp Sunshine Family Day #1 at Shawnee Peak. And Tuesday, Toby McAllister will be there in Blizzard's Pub. And the movie night Abominable they'll be showing Abominable. And looking at cross-country conditions, Jackson Cross Country is skiing on 40 of their trails today. 50 kilometers is open. It's powder and a base of 4 to 15 inches. 5 inches of new snow for them in the last 6 days. And of course, with these conditions, it being cold, you'd think, oh, that's not a good thing. But no, it gives them a great surface. They can get it smooth right out there for you. The Woodchuck Bridge is now in place, connects the Woodchuck Fields to the Wildcat Fields and the entire Upper Village without a road crossing. So that's always a nice thing there. And the East Pasture Trail has been groomed. And there is logging taking place. So you want to ski, it's an in and out, but that's kind of a neat way to go on out and check that out. And then they got a little dusting of snow in the overnight last night. So that's kind of fun. The Wentworth Resort Loop was groomed for recreational and instruction skiing. And you can always see the people there just whipping around the Wentworth Resort Loop, which is so much fun. Just, you're right there in that contained area, zip around there. Prospect Farm has been recently groomed, and of course, plenty of other great skiing. The Wave is a fun thing. You can kind of go up and down over that. And if you want to take a lesson this week, of course, it's a great week for it, but just give a call early to make sure that you can book your reservation there. They do have snowshoe tours daily through vacation week. They've got 2 of them, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Plus, they've also got their Saturday and Sunday afternoon hills lessons, so you can look forward to hills both up and down with this instructional clinic, so you can check that out. Toddlers and Tots is happening on Tuesday and the following Tuesday. Also, Friday Gliders will continue on Friday, February 28th. So, all right, lots of things going on at ski areas, and of course, we'll let you know about some other ski areas in just a moment. But right now, let's give away the two, count them, 2 adult tickets to Cranmore Mountain. Hey, and I want to let you know that if you win these tickets today, if you win Watch and Win, you are entered into our grand prize for the week, which is the, there they are, the Outdoor Research Lucid Heated Mitts. They are your go-to cold weather handwear, which features an updated contemporary design and more durable fabrics and weather, touchscreen compatible leather thumb fingertips, Gore-Tex warmth and cold weather protection. Also, it features a fleece palm lining, molded EVA foam on the back of the hands, and abrasion-resistant goat leather gloves. So if you win Watch and Win anytime during the week, you are entered into the drawing of these. But you can also enter immediately by going online, go to whitemountains.tv and click on Win Prizes and enter the code word MITS for a bonus entry. And we'll give those away next weekend. So a nice prize for that. But right now, let's give away the 2 Cranmore Lift tickets. You'll give us a call now at 356-6619. And the question is as follows. What is the warmest temperature ever recorded on the summit of Mount Washington? Was it 72 degrees? Was it 66 degrees? Was it 56 degrees? Or was it 80 degrees? What is the warmest temperature ever recorded on the summit of Mount Washington? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what the warmest temperature on the summit of Mount Washington was?
66 degrees.
66, they said? Did you say 66 or 56? 66 degrees, Hans?
Yeah.
No, it is not 66 degrees, but a good guess. Definitely a good guess there. Let's see who else wants to hazard a guess, I guess you would say. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I do, 72.
Is it 72 degrees? Yes, it is the warmest temperature ever on the summit of Mount Washington. It goes back quite a few days, too, a few years up there on the summit. Who's on the phone this morning?
Dale.
Well, how are you this morning? Where are you calling from?
Bartlett.
Calling from Bartlett. And is Bartlett home or just visiting?
It's our vacation home.
Nice. Very nice. What do you got planned for today?
Actually, we're going to do cross country right in our backyard out here at the Mount Washington Trail.
Nice.
And Tuesday we're going to Cranmore. So now we've got 2 tickets.
Well, there you go. We got 2 tickets to go to Cranmore. That's an awesome prize for you. Hang on the phone. We're going to get more info. So 2 times the temperature was 72 degrees, 1975 and 2003. Interesting. Interesting. So always fun knowing the weather facts on Mount Washington. So, all righty. So Rachel Wilkinson is here from Shawnee Peak, and we're going to chat with her in just a minute. But let's check out what's happening at your favorite ski area.
Is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Book an experience or shop for winter essentials at the newly opened REI Co-op. Or take a break from the slopes and grab petties at Katie's Nails. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us right here is Rachel Wilkinson from Shawnee Peak. How are you, Rachel?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful to see you again this year.
Yes.
And wonderful to see what's going on at Shawnee Peak.
Yeah, we are so happy about this vacation week. The timing of the snow has been fantastic, and we're gonna. I know that it's going to be a really solid week. Just looking at our ski school reservations and whatnot, but the skiing conditions are perfect.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
My son went skiing the other day and said it was the best conditions he's skied in the last 3 years.
Really?
So, and that's what you want to hear when you're coming into vacation week, and even the super cold temperatures that then ended at 9 a.m. and became a beautiful, yesterday was a beautiful day.
Yesterday was really, that sun being out was gorgeous, and today, I mean, we're going to creep up towards 40.
Right.
So it is going to feel like spring skiing out there.
Yeah, and so I would be remiss if I didn't start off by talking about this. Shawnee Peak is open every day for like 12 and a half hours.
We are. We go on this run during vacation week, or any holiday, or any Saturday for that matter, and we're 8:30 in the morning through to 9 p.m. at night, and actually our season pass holders can load an extra half hour early, so we go 8 to 9 for it's 7 days straight. And there's a lot of skiing to be had, a lot of skiing. And a lot of people don't really realize, but when you purchase your daily lift ticket at Shawnee Peak, you get to ski, night skiing is included. There are different resorts that don't offer that, but for us it's all inclusive. So.
And how many trails do you have open at night?
We have 19 trails.
At night?
At night. Yes, there is
That's a lot.
It's legitimate night skiing, like your summit to base and all kinds of different terrain. So four of the lifts, and that is it's a very popular kind of thing. We actually find quite a few people from North Conway come over and do a spot of night skiing. That's kind of what we're famous for. And when you see the mountain and it's lit up at night, it's really it's
beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I've seen the photos.
There's many of that signature shot exactly. The Mountain of Love, and you can see the LOV all all lit up. So it's a very pretty sight and definitely something that everyone should do.
Oh, there you go. And so that's available all week long.
All week long. And if you want a really good deal, I would advise everyone to come over on Monday night because we have a thing called Monday Night Madness where it's applicable to night skiing, so 3:30 to 9, and it's $20 on vacation week.
Wow.
So that's a lot of skiing for $20. So it's a good way for people to try something new and come over and see us.
Well, that's very cool. So I think that would be a good thing to do.
Yes.
And then you've got some après stuff going on today and other days.
We have tonight. We have the Kennebunk River Band, which is they're kind of folky. They're really pretty cool, and I get everyone out dancing on the dance floor. Last night was very festive. There was lots of dancing out blizzards too. So we like to see the families and the little people getting down and having a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's 4 till 7 tonight, and I think the folks from Maine Beer Company are also there.
Yep.
They'll be giving out tasters and things like that too. So I love Beer Company. The Maine Beer Company. They're good.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And then during the week, you've got some other things. You've got a kids camp coming up tomorrow. I just saw.
We have an adventure camp. It's a 3-day adventure camp. That is for 4 to 12-year-olds. They go out and they have half a day of skiing and half a day of, it's sort of on mountain fun focus. So there's a lot of cardboard box races and sort of freestyle introductions, that sort of thing, but it's more fun-based in the afternoon for them. Lots of little lifetime friends are made in that camp, so it's really pretty cool.
Very cool. And I've been reading this year on your website, you let everybody know about the East Base Lodge. That was
yes,
the East.
The East Base Lodge. So a lot of people don't actually realize when they're skiing with us. Right, we have 2 base lodges, and we have the Sunnyside Triple goes of the east side of the mountain. So the East Base Lodge is kind of it's my more favorite base lodge. I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but it's quieter. And it's a little bit smaller, but it has this really kind of laid-back, relaxed vibe. And it's a very easy way to start your day, or an easy way to go and get your lunch. You can go over there, and they serve up all kinds of snacks and lunches, light lunches. That it's not a restaurant where you'd sit down, but there's a cafeteria-style thing over there, and you can go and buy your daily lift tickets too if you'd like. And I think we've sort of started pushing that a little bit because there is so much pressure on the main base lodge during a vacation week where, like yourself, people don't know that they can go over there.
Right.
So it alleviates a little bit of the parking, a little bit of the lunch rush, a little bit of the seating, bit of everything. So.
I'm always a fan of those, like the quieter base lodges and stuff like that nobody knows about. I just like,
Yes, and it has its own kind of feeling over there too. So
vibe. It has its own kind of vibe.
Yeah, I hope that I'm not, messing with all of our East Base lodges by letting their secret out. But
that's it.
Yeah, and from there you load the Sunnyside Triple and away you go. And those are my favorite trails in the morning. They're just all facing the sun directly, so they're the first trails to soften up and to see all that morning sun. So it's nice.
That's
very
great.
Nice over there.
Now, I hate to ask this question. We're in the middle of February. We're just at the start of February vacation week. Mm-hmm. But let's start talking about towards the end of the year. You always have so many great things going on for, the springtime.
We do. And it's so funny because we have, I should say, on Saturday we have fireworks. So that's kind of the big boom, the big ending to vacation week. And then after the big boom, then we roll into like the big 3 or 4. So it's your cardboard box race, your mattress race, your spring fling, which has the slush cup, that's that big water pit that you go scooting over. And it's just one of those. March is a really fun month, and I think it is for everyone skiing across the valley, anywhere. But you just, it's one big party after the other, and it's something that people can get into. And you can spend a week making your cardboard box, and then you can spend your next week arranging your mattress and then your costume for the spring fling.
Did you ever think about trying to do the mattresses over the slush pit? I wonder what would happen there.
I would say that'd sink.
And then how do you get them out?
Right, I know. Well, we've got groomers for that, but no, some of the mattresses, they really, there's one set of people there, the Tank, and they've been doing the mattress race as long as I have. And they do all kinds of things to their mattress, like they've soaked their mattress, they've shrink wrapped their mattress, they goo up their mattress. So there's some supersonic mattresses. It's really very competitive. I would freak out, but
Yeah, I would just think you just take it off, not from your rental property.
No.
Your hotel.
Yes.
Does that look like a Hyatt mattress to you?
I know, right? No, it's there are regulations, so everyone's kind of fear, but yeah, it's some people definitely get into it.
Yeah, so you want to start planning ahead. That's
You
why
do.
I'm saying we're not trying to push spring, but start planning and make sure that you're
There's
up for those
so many
weekends.
reasons to come back and,
Yeah.
and just keep the season going. And some of my favorite skiing is spring because in a year like this year, we're going to have plenty of snow, and
Yeah.
it's just, the snow softens up, and the weather is so good, and then you can après ski, and we have this wonderful deck off the back of Blizzards that just gets doused in the evening sun, and it always feels about 10 degrees warmer than it actually is. We have all the beautiful people sitting out there enjoying themselves. It's a really, really cool part of the season.
That's awesome. So you can always go to the website and get
Yes.
the latest information.
Yes, you can, ShawneePeak.com. We have our events listing there if anyone wants to know anything that's coming up this week. I'm sure they've all been bombarded with all the information, across all the resorts. But yeah, Snow Report's updated obviously every day, and that's where our ticket rates are too.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, Rachel, thanks so much for coming by. Good
Thank
to
you for
see
having
you.
me. Nice to see you too.
And hopefully we'll see you out on the slopes.
That's right.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Terrain-based teaching is all about making sure our children or our guests of any age has fun on snow. It's all about feeling the sensations of sliding through these elements. Elements are built so that our guests are self-contained. They don't have to worry about stopping or turning right off. It's just feeling what's happening on their skis. And then the snow is sculptured so they can, it will turn, it will make them turn, it will make them absorb different terrain. What they want to do is to have fun, and we keep challenging them as we move from element to element. And as they feel successful and confident, they want to try it and go faster or try more.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach. North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries, and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Watch weekly highlights of the Mountain Meister Race Series right here on White Mountains TV. Wednesday is Meister Day at Cranmore Mountain Resort, and our camera will be on the scene to capture the Valley's top racers and top characters. Will you make the cut? Look for a new weekly video every Thursday right here on White Mountains TV. Coverage brought to you by the Valley Originals, Adventure Suites, Zeb's General Store, and Settlers Green. This week's video is coming up in less than 20 minutes.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains today. And always fun having guests stop by. Rachel and Thomas coming by today. And we're going to talk about more guests in just a minute. But right now, let's take a look at our weather forecast. And the weather forecast looks a little bit like this. High pressure is going to be more or less in control all throughout Monday, with temperatures gradually moderating. And then the next storm system moves in on Tuesday, exiting early Wednesday. The storm looks to provide accumulating snow over the interior and then mostly rain along the coast. So definitely keep your tabs on that. The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather, forecast. So just be aware that that could be in the factor for Tuesday and Wednesday. And we'll follow that, of course, here. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers this morning, then partly sunny this afternoon. 30% chance of snow during the day today. Temperatures around 35. Tonight, dropping down to around 20, partly cloudy skies. And then on Monday, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures moving up into the upper 20s. Winds coming out of the northwest about 10. And then on Tuesday, chance of snow in the morning, then snow in the afternoon. 100% chance of that snow there on Tuesday. Temperatures around 32. Winds about 10, gusting up to 20 on Tuesday. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, well, they're going to be in the clear under sunny skies, becoming partly cloudy midday. Wind chills.
Oh, wait a minute, that's not right.
Yeah, that's a different. There we go. It changed.
Here we go. Sorry, everybody.
Wow, I thought that weather had changed. Well, it is Mount Washington, so I wouldn't have been surprised because the weather could change like that.
Here we go.
But today they're going to be in the clouds with a chance of snow showers in the morning. Then a chance of snow showers in the afternoon. Accumulations of a trace to less than 1 inch possible. Temperatures about 10 degrees. Winds 60 to 80, gusting up to 100 up there on the summit. But yeah, the temperatures can change. So, and we always keep our weather forecast updated. So that's what I thought was going on there. Hey, you know what, Hans and Matthew and Rob? We're going to be here all week. Every day we're going to be here, and tomorrow Bear Notch Ski Touring will be here, also Cranmore Mountain. Plus we'll have a whole bunch more Watch and Win as part of our Watch and Win Extravaganza week. But we'll be here 7:30 to 9:30 each and every day during February vacation week, so you can tune in and say good morning to us, and we'll say good morning to you and let you know what is happening at your favorite ski area, also what's happening with the weather and events and things going on in the area. So definitely tune in on that. I won't be here tomorrow, Hans, but I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be here too. You going to be here on Tuesday, Hans?
I will.
Okay, so we'll be here. We'll chat about a bunch of things. Tomorrow we're going to give away Loon Mountain Lift tickets, Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro gift cards, and Great Glen Trails. I have that right here. All right, let's take a look at what's happening at some ski areas. We'll start off with King Pine. As we said, Thomas was here earlier letting us know all the things happening at King Pine. 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles of skiing, 5 lifts, packed powder, 6 inches of new snow for them this past week, and 20 to 30 inches on their base. And of course, the Twisted Pine Terrain Park is currently open, plus the Nordic Trails of the Purity Spring Resort Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve are groomed, so you can definitely check that out. If you need to take a lesson, well, check out their ski school services, including Great bunch of children's programs, learn to ski or snowboard, and of course, private lessons. And coming up this week, Overnight Ski Camp, week number 1 is happening all week there. It is Family Fun Week at King Pine. Night skiing tonight, and Family Fun Week continues on Monday. They've got a silly slalom race that's going to happen. Plus, don't forget, they have a holiday vacation week Moonlight 4-pack. Every night this week, gather up your friends and family and get 4 night lift tickets from 4 to 9 for just $66 down there at King Pine. Cross-country conditions look a little bit like this at Bear Notch. They've got 45 kilometers open. It's freshly groomed tracks and skate lanes on the Western Trail Network. The Village Loop is freshly groomed, and the waterfall crossing is open. And this past week has seen 12 inches of snow coming down for them there at Bear Notch Ski Touring. And of course, today the local Saco River Trail to the George's Woods and Yates Farm will be freshly groomed by 9 a.m. So that's now. They just got that freshly groomed, which means it's a machine groomed powder and packed powder surface. And of course, skiers are always amazed by their trail conditions. You can also stop by, get yourself some soup and bread and just have a nice little snack there, a nice little meal. And children 16 and under will ski free with a paying adult. And if you need a lesson or some equipment, you can also check that out at Bear Notch. Let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. All righty, so let's preview our final Watch and Win. And I have 2 passes to Jackson Cross Country right here, an all-day adult trail pass. Plus, I'm going to give away during this the Outdoor Research Versalina sensor gloves, women's size medium, these gloves. And look at these. They've got the sensor tip here so you can use your phone and stuff like that. And so we're going to give those away along with the cross-country skiing. I think they kind of go hand in hand. Okay, just a preview right now. Don't give us a call yet, but you can ponder this question. And the question goes as follows. Which one of these winter sports athletes have 3 Olympic gold medals and shares the record for most winter X Games gold medals? Is it Shaun White, Lindsey Vonn, Seth Westcott, or Apollo Ono? Which one of those winter sport athletes have 3 Olympic gold medals? And we'll give you a chance to win that when we return.
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
And good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Day. Time almost to say goodbye, which is kind of makes me sad. Kind of makes me sad. But let's check out some events that are, well, weather first, and then we'll go to some events. And so here is our weather forecast. Mostly cloudy, chance of snow showers this morning, then partly sunny this afternoon. Temperatures around 35 degrees. And tonight, partly cloudy skies, temperatures around 20. And on Monday, mostly sunny skies, temperatures climb up to around 28 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest about 10. And then on Tuesday, chance of snow in the morning, then snow in the afternoon, moderate snow accumulations, temperatures around 32.
Okay, next show and then the event.
All right, so coming up on the next program, which is tomorrow, Bear Notch Ski Touring will be here, also Cranmore Mountain Resort, and Watch and Win. We got a whole bunch of Watch and Win prizes to give away tomorrow. All right, so running all vacation week long, the Conway Scenic Railroad can bring you to Attitash Mountain Resort thanks to their snow train. Take the snow train to Attitash Mountain all day, so you can ski all day or just for a few hours, or simply enjoy the 90-minute round trip through the Mount Washington Valley's winter wonderland. For more information, including rates and schedules, give them a call at 603-356-5251. And vacation week is here, and what better way to spend it than at King Pine for their family week. Throughout the week, join in on scheduled events including snowshoe tours, kids races, campfires, s'mores, special events, and more. For more information, including those on upcoming events, head over to the events calendar at whitemountains.tv or call King Pine at 603-367-8896. Over at Great Glen Trails, your kids can spend the middle of February break learning cross-country basics with their Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Speed Camp. Kids between the ages of 6 to 11 years will play games created with the purpose of bettering their skills, which is, of course, led and overseen by tenured skiers who are more than happy to help. If you're wondering about it, you can always give Great Glen a call at 603-466-3988. And the Winter Entertainment Series at the Theater in the Wood is the go-to spot every weekend for live entertainment in the Mount Washington Valley. Spend some time outside next Friday and Saturday in the 100-acre wood to enjoy an evening of an ice bar by Icebreakers Ice Carving, presenting signature cocktails and amazing ice sculptures featuring classic characters from the 100-acre wood. This will surely be an enjoyable evening. Live DJ Kristen Corrigan will be mixing the tunes. Food from the Sausage Express and Buzo Gelato, Sorbet, and Shaved Ice from Elevation 6288 will also be available. However, it's important to note the event is a 21-plus only event. Ticket purchases includes one signature cocktail. Check it out at believinbooks.org. And if you're a fan of getting spooked while looking for an excuse to dress up, Adventure Suites in North Conway has you covered. On Friday the 13th of March, Adventure Suites will open their Haunted Castle Suite for Friday the 13th Zombie Ball. With a $25 admission fee, you and your friends can get access to appetizers, the cash bar, dance floor, and 5-level haunted suite. Dress like a zombie, and you and up to 9 ticket holders can potentially win a free stay in the suite that night. For more information, call Adventure Suites at 356-9744. And today at Attitash, the Den Sessions at Bear Peak features Pac-Man Dave. Ptarmigan's Pub features the Riley Parkhurst Project. Brenton Woods has an après-ski party with the Slopeside Pub or at the Slopeside Pub. Cranmore has the Rafters at Zips. M&D Productions is presenting The Odd Couple at the historic Eastern Slope Inn Playhouse today at 3:30. Red Parker Pub has après-ski with Al Shafter. Shawnee Peak has après-ski with the Maine Beer Company. And live in Blizzard's Pub today at Shawnee Peak is the Kennebec River Band. And the Shovel Handle Pub features Candy Tremblay. And why not head up to Wildcat for their après with the Jonathan Sardi Band. And to check out these and other events, go to whitemountains.tv. Always current, always happening, always fun. All righty, one more thing to give away, and then we're going to say goodbye. Don't want to say goodbye, but we got to say goodbye, but we'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry about that. All right, how about 2 tickets to Jackson Cross Country plus the Outdoor Research women's gloves? We're going to give those away right now for one lucky winner. 356-6619, the number to call. The phone is ringing. Which one of these winter sports athletes have 3 Olympic gold medals and shares the record for most Winter X Games gold medals? Would it be Shaun White, Lindsey Vonn, Seth Westcott, or Apollo Ono? Oh no. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Answer, do you have yes?
Yes, my answer is A, Shaun White.
Shaun White is what you're saying, and Shaun White is the correct answer. Absolutely. Who's on the phone this morning?
This is Steve from Jackson.
Steve from Jackson, how's everything going today?
Just fabulous now.
Well, there you go. Well, speaking of Jackson, you have 2 passes to go cross-country skiing there at Jackson Cross Country, plus a pair of Outdoor Research gloves.
Fabulous.
And what do you got planned for this day of the vacation week?
I think we're just going to do a nice hike at Diana's Bath.
Nice, nice. Perfect weather for it and a great opportunity. And then you have a chance to go skiing at Jackson one other day. So
sure.
Hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. All righty. Well, Hans and Matthew, thank you so much, as always, for making sure that everything runs smoothly. And be sure to join us tomorrow and all week long for our Watch and Win and events and ski reports and everything else going here on White Mountains Today every day this week. And so keep it tuned right here, and we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now.